Trade show setup day hacks. Let's get into it. Number one, clear the space. Get everything out of the way. The tables, the chairs, the samples, whatever's in the space, out of the way. You need room to operate. The first thing you always want to do is lay down floors. Whether it's carpet, whether it's the mats, whether it's the foam, whatever it is, flooring first. Flooring pro tip, go with the foam flooring. On this one, you got to get the darker cherry wood floor and then the light, kind of more of like an oak wood floor color. Pound for pound, the best money you'll spend. It's comfortable, it's padded, it's inviting. Folks, when they're coming by the trade show, they want to stand in your space and kind of just hang out a little bit, which is ultimately all you want at a trade show. So do not forget the flooring. Also, when laying this down, you want to make sure that you're going with the grain and not having random pieces where it's intersecting. Number two, your backdrop frames. Start getting the aluminum clicked in. Let's get everything up and functional. You want everything that has to go up in terms of frames and aluminum support to get up first before you start draping the graphic. Make sure you zip the bottom of the backdrop. I see a lot of people, a lot of folks just lazy. Sometimes they think it's like too hard or they can't pull it. Turn it upside down, figure it out. No matter what, this bottom has to absolutely zip. That's the game changer between a lazy looking backdrop with wrinkles and a straight, narrow, taut, strong backdrop. Strong backdrop. If after you've zipped up the bottom of the graphic and you still have some wrinkles, let's get you a steam iron. Pro tip, line of sight rule. Most shows will have this published. You may have to ask in advance. A line of sight rule is basically a rule that prevents your neighbor from blocking you in. This means that you cannot put something on the sides of your booth that would then prohibit the line of sight from consumers that are walking the show to be able to see your neighboring booths. If you look back behind me here, this particular show does not have a line of sight rule. Even though it blocks the line of sight from folks on that side to this booth, doesn't apply because they put this booth on a corner. So thus there's no line of sight rule here at this show.